Hi there, honey. I, uh, I guess this is it, isn't it? Well, I guess this is it for you. I'm going to be seeing you again in a couple of hours. You're out on some errands right now, so I thought I'd do this while you were busy, and hopefully you won't find out about it until, uh, well, until you see this. So, hi. There are, there are so many things that I wanted to say, but I can't. I can't figure out how to say them. uh, Everything feels like the most important thing to say first. I love you, and I'm sorry, and this isn't what I wanted for us. How can I possibly decide where to start? Which you need to hear the most? They're all equally true, but even when I do decide, how do I find the words? Nothing feels like it could ever be enough. They haven't invented words yet for how much I love you. It's immeasurable by modern science. I love every part of you, your laugh, your smile, your neck, your back, your hands, your wrists, your fingers, your legs, your voice, head, shoulders, knees, toes. I love you down to your soul, sweetheart. And even before all of this started, you were my oasis. But having your support has been. It's really meant the world to me. And I am sorry. I know you've told me to stop saying it, but I don't know what else I can say. And you're not here to stop me right now, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing this. I'm sorry for leaving you. I'm sorry I got sick. I'm sorry I can't stay longer. I'm sorry I wasn't stronger, baby. I tried. I really did try. You can't even imagine how hard I tried, but it wasn't. I hate this. I hate this. I hate that I'm even having to do this. I promised you forever. I promised you the rest of our lives. Our lives, not mine. It was supposed to be 60 years of us getting older and crankier, moving to warmer and warmer places to keep ourselves limber, adopting pets and watching sunsets from the back porch. Not this. Fuck, not this. I don't know how long I have until you get back from those errands. I know how long it takes for you to get out there, and how long it takes for you to get things done, and how long it takes you to get back. But ever since I've gotten sick, it seems like those things have changed. You can't bear to be apart from me for too long, so you race to get home whenever you're out. You've probably broken more than a few traffic laws in the past few months trying to get back to me as quick as you can. Like you can't stand to waste a single second, or you're afraid I'll disappear before you get back. I've caught you watching me in the middle of the night, waiting to see the rise and fall of my chest before you can relax again. I've woken to your hand on my cheek, feeling for warmth, or your fingers on my wrist, searching for my pulse. I think I might be more terrified of the day that I can't give you that reassurance than you are. Not for me. I made peace with that a while ago, but for you. How will you find comfort without me sleeping next to you? What will calm you when you can't feel my heart beating under your hand? I wish I could ask you now. How have you been sleeping, Angel? Has it been hard without me? You don't know how badly I wish I could reach through this camera and hold you close. Even with you coming back through that door soon, just thinking about leaving you makes me miss you. It puts a pit in my stomach, an ache in my chest. Knowing there's a you out there in the future without me makes me itch, and I heard you on the phone the other day, talking to someone close. You said it felt like the universe's biggest joke. To finally give you someone who wanted you, and then take them away again. And then immediately started apologizing because it's not all about you. I'm the one going through it, etc., etc. I can only hope that whoever was on the other end said the same thing that I'm about to tell you. You're allowed to feel that way. You're allowed to feel cheated, abandoned, wronged. You're on the opposite side of this double-edged blade. Our anguish is a mirror. I can't stand to leave you, and you can't bear to be left. We've been talking a lot about what to do in the coming days. Well, I've been talking about what to do. You've been refusing to engage with any of it. You're still clinging to this belief that we'll be able to fix this. That there's some kind of surgery or treatment or sound wave therapy that will vibrate the tumors out of my skull. Every time I try to bring up real questions, do you want a grave plot to visit, or do you want to cremate me and bring me home? You'll say, don't talk like that. Like putting off the decision is going to make it any easier when the time comes. Well, you were looking up alternative medicine in the Alps. I was signing my DNR. Well, you were asking what colors I wanted for the medicinal tape that would surely draw the toxins out of my brain through my skin. I was picking out urns. It got pretty clear pretty quickly that you weren't going to. That I needed to. I've tried to make sure everything is taken care of. Hopefully, you've had my sister there with you. She promised me 5 times over that she'd be there with all the paperwork and to answer any questions that you can't. You shouldn't have to decide anything, baby. Except for maybe what kind of flowers you want at the funeral home. If I have timed this right, and my sister keeps her promise, you should have gotten this video and a large box shortly after I arrived at the funeral home with the instruction to watch the video as soon as possible. I really hope you did, because this last part is so important to me. You might want to pause or to shut the video off when you hear what I have to say, but please, baby, please, just listen. We've talked about this a few times, and a bit more here recently in the past couple of months. I don't think you took me seriously until this last time. Or maybe you always knew. But it wasn't fully real yet. Not until I pushed. And I knew I shouldn't have. You were already starting to shut down, but I wanted to make you understand. It's so important to me, but even the idea of me being gone hurts you so much. I know you don't want to think about it, baby. I don't either. I don't want to think about you being alone. I don't want to think about not being able to hold you, or kiss you, or tell you how much I adore you. I don't want to think about how empty wherever I'm going will feel without you. When your brain looks like it's made of Swiss fucking cheese, you don't get a whole lot of choices. So I'm taking hold of the ones that I can. Open the box, sweetheart. Please. I saved my heart for you, baby. That's it, in the box. Sealed and chilled for the moment. If everything's gone according to plan, it's been cleaned but left intact. I thought about having it prepared a bit more for you, but well, truth be told, I didn't want anyone handling it too much aside from you, sweetheart. Your hands are the only hands I ever wanted touching it, but after the argument, I realized you were right. I don't want my last wishes getting you in trouble. I had to make sure you weren't connected to anything until the box arrived here. And that also meant keeping you in the dark about these plans. There are some papers in the box for you, a bit of research I put together. I handwrote it for you, so you'd have a bit of my handwriting to keep that wasn't old shopping lists. There's instructions on how to break it down for a stew, if that's what you'd like to do. That setting on the oven for roasting. I tried to cover a lot of bases. But if you really, truly want to fulfill my last wish, you'll unwrap my heart just as it is and take a bite. I know it might sound terrible, but I swear, baby, that this is what I want. This is what I've always wanted. Right up until that last argument, I know you didn't think I was serious, but I've meant it since before I got sick. I love you, sweetheart. You're wedged so deeply in my soul that the doctors would call you inoperable too. I want to make that real and tangible. I want to be a part of you. Forever. Loving you from the inside out. That I've done all the research. It's there in the box for you. You're not going to get sick. It won't make you crazy. In fact, there's actually some decent health benefits. It should be high in a few kinds of vitamins, if the comparison to pork hearts I saw is to be believed. I haven't been exposed to anything that could hurt you, and they've tested me over and over again. The disease isn't in my blood, just in this stupid head of mine. I don't think this is just a want anymore, sweetheart. It's a need, an ache. Because the thing is, giving my heart to you like this has to be one of the easiest decisions I've ever made in my life. Because I know no matter what happens, no matter the decision you make, I know I can trust you with it. I know that it's safe with you. And I'll be honest, it doesn't really feel like it's mine anymore anyway. I think maybe it's always been yours. And when we met, that thudding in my chest, the ringing in my ears, that was this heart inside me recognizing that it was home. I'm not above begging, baby. I think you know that. And I would give anything to live on in you, to be a part of you, to know that we're connected down to the molecule. Let what's left of me give you energy. Let me be there for you in this way. Just let me in. Let me do this one last thing. Let me have this one last thing. So neither of us has to be alone. I just love you so much, baby. So much it feels like it might kill me before the tumors. And the idea of leaving you with nothing but the memories we shared, that might kill me faster than anything else. That's why I had to do this, baby. I had to try. I had to trust that she'll do the right thing. There are There are some instructions in the box for what to do with the remains when you're done. If you choose to dispose of it, or what remains, you just need to reseal the box, and my sister will take care of everything else. I really hope you don't, but there are also some instructions in there for preservation. I've got a crystal jar prepared. I made sure the dimensions would be big enough. Picturing that jar with my heart inside, with as many bites taken out as you can stand. It's been keeping me going these past few weeks. Don't think I'm too terrible for it, okay? Again, when you're ready, you just need to talk to my sister and she'll be able to help you get it sorted out. If everything goes exactly as I planned, then this message should be right on time. Give or take a day, maybe. So the final thing I'll say is this. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you. So incredibly much. You're holding the proof in your hands.